Hello, hello. Welcome back to Chaos. Just this whole chaotic thing that we got going on here. So today's prompt was, oh, we are crazy already. Good to see. Hello to T, hello to Pyro, hello to Saf, hello to Greemel. Anybody I missed? Apologies. Today's prompt is crunch. So, doing nothing normal. We're making a crunch bar. Hey, what's up, Greemel? Greemel, I'm waiting on that art, by the way. I gotta see that art. It's you. It's Pyro. It's Greemel. It's T. It's everyone. Alright. So, this is either going to be the easiest thing I've ever done or the hardest thing I've ever done, as per the norm. So let's get to it. I'm going to start with a cube. I'm actually going to start by starting music first. So let's do that. There we go. I had to call into sick work today. My vertigo is back and I can't drive right now. Oh my gosh. You okay? How does that affect you outside of driving? I am good today. Although I did sleep in a little more than I wanted to. I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning, and I was like, today's the day. Like, we're waking up nice and early. We're going to get everything done that we want to do, all that. And then it started pouring rain, and it put me back to sleep. And I just died. Everything feels like it's spinning whenever I move at all. Do you know what's causing that? Do you know where that comes from? Yeah. Sweet words from Pyro. Definitely not. Okay. Do you clean your ears regularly? Because you got to start cleaning those ears. I have a curse. I must clean my ears very often. It is an actual curse for me. Wow. Pyro is memeing on it, which honestly is the energy. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of this. I clean my ears every day. Interesting. So I have terrible ears as well. I like totally get that. I wonder what it is exactly. For me, my ears produce earwax, TMI, really easily to keep myself from getting damage to my ears. So basically, my ear health is completely determined by whether I listen to loud music or not. Like, the noise of my music is what determines whether my ears are healthy or not. So, could be loud music on your behalf. Just going to put that out there, because that is what it is for me. And I actively try to make myself listen to quieter music. You had to? You like the song? I don't think anybody's upset about it. My voice might be a little criggly-craggly. I just ate a very charred taco. It was delicious, but it was a little on the charred side. So I've been drinking a lot of water to compensate. Alright, so I'm just going as quick as I please. Nope, 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 not all transformations, just scale. Sometimes you gotta wake up and realize that you slept the whole day away, and you gotta make some tacos. And that's what I did today. That was my morning. And honestly, I couldn't be more enthused about it. I have tinnitus, so my hearing is not great overall. I do listen to my music fairly loud. Yeah, I mean, to some degree, you do what you got to do, but just because music is quieter for you doesn't mean that your ear responds to it any less differently than if it were the same volume, right? Today I ate a potato dumpling I bought 2 years ago and found them in my freezer. Pyro? Good evening. Nice to catch up on a stream again. What's it about today? Hope I didn't just miss the intro and ask right before, after you explained. That is A-okay. Talk. We are making a chocolate bar. I am here to please. So asking what we're doing twice does not bother me at all. Okay, so now we're just going to get going in here. How have you been, by the way? Have you gotten into any 3D stuff yet? What are we doing? Joe, you're canceled. Joe's canceled. Everybody. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-da-ba-da-bum bum bum bum. Yep, cancel Joe. It's the movement I've been on for years, and by years I mean less than 1 year. Look at that. Now, if that ain't chocolate bar, maybe you have a point. Because it's not a chocolate bar. It's a virtual recreation of a chocolate bar. But I hope the idea stands the same. So we got to be very careful not to press Alt as I want to do. I love my Alt key. We will not press Alt. We will resist at all costs. We've done it. We have done it, folks. And now I'm going to GY and push in just a little bit to get these nice little curves. And I'm going to give them all a bit of bevels. And we should have what looks to be a pretty solid looking piece of chocolate. That looks bad. Whatever's going on there. This is honestly pretty good looking. Thank you. We got crumbs now, Joe. Also, I need to put this out there for everybody. I need to give you all a strong push. Because I got a thing that I want to try doing. If you check the title of the stream, I have a new command that I am trying to get working. If anybody wants to break the boundary and do it for everybody else, that would be very lovely. But otherwise, we'll just let it happen naturally. Hey, there it is. Pyro's got it. We all got the question of the day. Chocolate bar. No, I haven't started 3D stuff, actually. I'm spending about the same amount as normally working person spends on their job in a hospital these days, but I keep my script for my game with me and hope to spend more time on the topic once I'm better. Oh, I get that. Once you're better. What does better mean? Are you okay? Chocolate bar looks kind of appetizing already, so good job on that. Thank you. The answer is Pyro for sure. The answer is the one you never really know. You know, these weren't the answers I was expecting, but I do appreciate them. Yeah, I was doing a little bit of tinkering on that old internet thing that we all have, that we're using currently. And there's a channel on YouTube that does some growth stuff on Twitch. And he recommended everybody use a question of the day. And I was like, you know what? That's a great idea. I'm totally going to do that. So here's my question of the day. That's what we're doing. Yep, you can get the full commands. We got a lot of commands. Most of them are generated by Pyro. Turns out half, if not more, of the stream is Pyro's contribution. So legally, I am required to send Pyro custody over this stream, but I refuse to. I will not be doing that, as much as he deserves it. Did Saf win? Whoa! Yo. I gotta change the slot amounts, by the way. You all are losing way too much. I gotta change the ratios and stuff. Scariest monster in fiction, I feel like Kilgrave from Jessica Jones is really scary. I like that. It smells like something is burning in my house. I'm gonna go check that real quick. Give me one moment, and then I'm gonna read that big message. nothing burning in my house. Nothing's burning, but I am going to light a candle to get rid of that smell, whatever that smell is. But it's not the AC, it's not my stove, it's not a loose candle somewhere, so who knows what it is. It might just be left over. Alright, now we got a candle burning, we're going. We're romanticizing today. Okay, so let's read that big comment before I get back to it. I mean, I'm not working in the hospital. I don't know if that's a thing in the States, but I am semi-ambulant treatment. That means weekdays about 8 hours. Mostly 6, because they're short on personnel. On personnel. I get that. I worked as a cook in a hospital for a very short amount of time because I got screwed over by the hospital. So I quit. But, I get that. I totally get that. Hospitals are quite an intense environment to work in, for sure. So you're doing the Lord's work. Good for you. Regardless of political beliefs, you are literally doing, like, the thing. You're helping everybody. I feel like, you know, people have opinions about police officers. People have opinions about, you know, the military, all this sort of stuff. And, you know, most of that I would say is justified. Some of it might not be justified. But, like, you really can't hate hospitals. Like, you might hate the cost. You might hate, like, the bureaucracy. But you really can't hate a hospital. They're just doing what they do. Okay, that is a chocolate bar. It's a little weird looking, but it is a chocolate bar. And I'm going to take it. Now, should I have giant pieces of chocolate like this? I'm doubting if this is a good chocolate bar, honestly. I'm going to do something sacrilegious. We're going to do something absolutely terrible. I'm so sorry what everybody has to see. Hey, what's up, Farron? How you doing? Let's go 0.5. Thought it was a door. You know, it's a door. It could be a door if you want it to be. I don't care. 0.51. 0.52. There we go. That is pretty clean looking, I would argue. So let's apply that and double check that everything comes together correctly. Merge by distance. We should merge. Nothing. Hey, ma'am, don't do that. Okay, so this is actually bad. We're sticking with 4. We're going to stick with 4. I've decided we're sticking with 4 today. I thought I miscommunicated, but I don't work there. Oh, I'm there because I'm sick. Got it. I thought you said you were an ambulance driver. Are you okay? You don't have to share with the class if you don't want to, but, you know, we all care about you. You can't have the candle. Psst. Come here. Come say hi. Instead of playing with the candle, come play with me. Come here. Come on. There you are. Yeah. There she is. The girl is playing with the candle way too much. All right. She's back. She's big chillin'. She's been on me all month. My busiest month. She's been all over me. She's obsessed with me. Ma'am? I don't want to go in detail, but let's just say it's a hard time. I'll be fine. Thank you very much for asking. And for the cat, of course. She's gone now. She ran away. I gave her enough kisses. She's got her quota. Okay, so we're making chocolate. Let's focus here. What am I doing? We're going to go ahead and bring the chocolate down just a little bit. Well, as best as I can help it, I hope we offer some entertainment in your time of need. And beyond that, we'll move on from it. You know, it doesn't need to be a focus. We're good. You live your life and all's well. Okay, so We got a chocolate bar. It doesn't look great. I'm debating, right? Let's call that one. We're going to call this one chocolate bar. I'm going to make another one. I'm going to make another chocolate bar because I feel like this one's not good. I know everyone likes it. I know everyone's fine with it, but I think it's not good. And I have the time to be a stickler about it. Really? For me, it looks delicious. I'll model both of them. I'm not upset to model both of them. That's fine by me. This is music for Persona stuff. It is. It's for Persona 4. It's a Corner of Memories from Persona 4. Persona 4 is a weird game. I mean, I know all Persona is weird, but Persona 4 is especially weird for me. Something about the energy in that game is like, how did they ever land on this? How did they ever make a game like this? It's got really weird energy. That's looking clean. It is very weird, but I love it. You have big Persona energy, Joe. Chocolate isn't perfectly shiny, and even maybe that is what's causing it to feel not perfect. No, it's just the size. Like, I don't think anybody would purchase a bar that looks like that. I have PS5. Do you recommend me try Persona 5? Yes. Hard yes. Hard yes. I don't even know what kind of games you like, and I'll say hard yes. Yeah, they're really good games. They're super stylish, really good mechanics, great games. They're really cool games. All right. So we got our little dividers there. We'll go ahead and do the exact same thing we did before. This shouldn't take long at all. How much time have we been? We've been in less than 20 minutes. Yeah, I have the time. I get what you mean. I wouldn't have thought of that because I buy a lot of chocolate in weird sizes, like Tony's has weird different size chocolate. I do love me some Tony's. Tony's is good. Tony's isn't the best quality chocolate, but it is the most interesting by far. There we go. We'll do that. The only thing I know about Persona is a song. Okay, sing it for us. Can you sing it for us, please? You'll never see it coming. Okay, that to me looks more like a conventional piece of chocolate. That looks right. And then we'll pop this guy down into something a little bit more. Yeah, all of these guys. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. This song brings back weird memories for me. And I'll leave it at that. Moving on. I don't know why I said that out loud. Hello, everyone. Oh, Red Senpai, did you see my electricity? Are you proud of me? I'm actually, like, really proud of you. How did you make the electricity? I lost my mind on stream trying to make that electricity. So, color me pretty jealous of you. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum bum. Thank you for the honk. Thank you for the honk. You know what? Everyone's just having a little bit of a sick day. Nothing wrong with that. We're all having a little bit of a sick day. This is the buddy sick day. Merge by distance. There we go. That's what we needed. Love the goose honk. Good. Ivy generator. Oh, of course. The Ivy generator makes a lot of sense. That makes perfect sense. Good answer to sickness? Hydration. For sure. It's perfect for electricity. Yeah, you're right. I am 90% boogers today. All right, you are the scariest monster now. You're the one. You get to be the one. Also, do I have a little girl in the bed behind me? Oh, she jumped and she left. She left. She was hanging for just a moment. I heard her. Okay. That should be good enough for me. That looks fine. And now let's pop in the little rounded bits on here. Bum, bum, bum. I have a full water bottle already today. Very good. Look at everyone being good today. I'm proud of you all. So it came to my attention last night. I'm not going to name any names because I don't want to sell anybody out. But it came to my attention yesterday that I end up playing the father figure to a lot of people. And there's somebody that most of us are aware of. Hey, I love that. There's somebody that most of us are aware of that needs to take better care of themselves. So we need to be more mindful of asking people to hydrate and take care of themselves. So I'm trusting everybody with spreading across the internet and taking good care of all your peeps. The moon from Majora's Mask is terrifying. You know, it is very scary, the Majora's Mask moon, but you get like so used to it, which I think is the coolest part. Like you just get used to it eventually. It's just normal. And you're like, okay, yeah, this is normal. That's very interesting. I think the way Majora's Mask was like plotted out is very cool. Like going to the telescope, looking up and seeing him like on that pillar talking to the moon. There's something cool about that. Oh, you just made me do squats. Hey, did I mention the part where I ate a whole taco? Where I ate 2 whole tacos before stream? I'm gonna barf on stream. All right, give me one moment and then I'll do squats. Let me just grab these real quick. I've made Dad proud. Oh yes. You know what? That's what I'm branding the channel to. Everyone's been asking me what my brand is. My brand is gonna be like, I'm a dad and everybody in chat is also a dad. This is the dad stream. We're dads. We're dadding it up. Dad it up. We're Dad Squad. Yeah, Dad Squad is us. Okay, we can shade that smooth. We can throw this on. Dad joke. Oh, I would love to have a dad joke command. That would hit different. Okay, that's just about perfect to me. I'll take it. Dunzos. No dad jokes on stream. I mean, I can make one. I got a dad joke for you. Okay, I'm gonna do squats right after I do a dad joke because I'm procrastinating. Everyone want a dad joke? Is everyone prepared? I need to see everyone's hands if we're ready for a dad joke. Eating some really good soup. Good soup. Let's see those hands. Who wants a dad joke? Give me a thumbs up or a thumb down if you want a dad joke. I'm going to judge you harshly on this. I mean, this is an original. This is off the dome. I wrote this one. This one's for me. Okay. Here's your dad joke. It better be a good bad joke. It's a terrible joke. Obviously, I wrote it. Okay. Here it is. Aren't you buying clothes? What? I'm gonna need a continuation on that later. So there is a little cat, right? There's a domestic house cat who sits down with their parents to look over their family tree. And the little cat points to the page and he goes, "Wow, look at all those links." And the dad goes, "You're not lying." Dad joke. All right, it's time for squats. Oh, I already feel like I'm full of rice. Is it sad to say that my legs are legitimately sore? Is that a sad thing to admit? Gray sweatpants. You know it. You really like my shirt today? Thank you very much. It is Vaporeon as Macross Plus. It's a thing of you to be proud that you made those squats. Thank you. I'm confused because jokes go over your head because of English. Then I make people explain the joke and everyone dislikes the situation. Yeah, so a lynx is a big cat and a lion is a big cat. But lynx is also what you call the link between things. And a lion is you're lying to somebody. So it's just two words that mean two different things. Okay, so we got ourselves a chocolate bar. Pats. Pat, 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 pat. We got ourselves 2 chocolate bars. It's a terrible joke. It's not a good joke. Like, let's make that clear. It's not meant to be a good joke. Oh my gosh, there's a clip of me doing something. You want to post that in clips on Discord so we can all remember it later? And no, I'm definitely not out of breath. Come on now. Why would you think that? Definitely not a bunch of taco inside of me rattling around while I'm doing squats. I'm not that cruel? What do you mean you're not that cruel? To post it? That's what I want you to do. That's what that channel's there for. There we go. That's a good looking little bit of chocolate bar right there. Okay, so now we're going to do the crazy part. Okay, I mean, I know you don't want to do what I want you to do. Okay. Oh, you did the thing. You did the thing. We need more sounds? All right, feel free to send me sounds and I'll take a look at them. So, we got puffed rice here, right? A nice little crunch bar with some puffed rice. So let's make some rice. I literally can't go upstairs without getting out of breath at all. Getting out of breath and like doing sports anyway is part of being extra proud of. Yeah, I get that. I am not in the best shape that I used to be in. So I took it upon myself recently to start going out and incorporating a couple of workouts into my hikes. Because I go outside very often. But I don't push myself. I just walk, right? I just have normal walks. And so lately I've been trying to do a little bit of jogging, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So I think just pushing yourself every now and again is important. It's easy to get stuck, right? It's easy to like become too unhealthy to not do things anymore. And I tried to avoid that as much as I can now. Because it is scary. It's kind of scary to be in that position. Because I've been like that for a while now. So you just do your part, you know? You got it. Hey, what's up, Tablet Genius? So we're going to go ahead and make some rice. And we're just going to place it all over the place here. A bunch of rice. Now, if I look at the density, it's actually not that bad. Okay, yeah, we're good. So we're just going to get the density nice and high on here. Get that density super high. Oh, should I have thought about this a little bit more? Should I have actually used my brain for this? I think I should have. I think I should have been a little bit more careful with what I was doing. You know what? I don't think it's enough. I'm playing with Friend right now and watching your stream. Look at you. I don't know how I deserve so many supportive people. I don't know. I don't really get what I've done, but y'all are very good to me. Yeah, what are you playing? What's the game? Okay, we're gonna make some really small ones. Now, what you really want to do is some proportional edits to get this looking crazy. That's an easy one. It's because you're not a complete wing rod. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What does that mean? What is a wing rod? What are we talking about? The heck is a wing rod? Okay, that should be enough. That looks fine to me. Now, we're going to do the very specific things. It's just a funnier way of calling somebody a dick. Okay, I can live with it. Now, in private, you say some really egregious stuff to me, so I don't know if I can trust you on this. He's saying you're cool? I mean, that's not what he says when we're alone offline. Joe loves to berate me and kill my self-confidence and tell me that I'm just the worst. It's kind of what he's known for. You all should see the way Joe treats me when we're not online. We played Zelda together, and man, it was all hunky-dory. Red's my best friend. Cameras are off. The verbal accosting that happened was just out of control. That's how he shows his love. You're right. You're right. I should be grateful for it. You pay me for that? It doesn't mean I can't complain about it. That's the American way, is to pay for something and then complain about it. That's what we're known for. That's kind of our thing. All right. So there is my little crunch. Big true. Yeah, for sure. Big true. All right, let's go ahead and pop ourselves into edit mode on... Oh, no. It was at this moment he knew he messed up. All right, we have to do this. We actually have to go through and do this. Oops. Oh, we could just apply. Oh, I didn't know it worked that way. Look at that. Look at that, baby. Why though? Why though what? That I messed up? And for anyone who is currently confused, this has been a joke between Red and I. He does not pay me to berate him, nor do I do it for free. That's all I'm going to say about that. We're going to call this small chocolate bar or chocolate S. And you're going to be chocolate M. Chocolate M. And by M, I mean L. What is this? Oh, it's just an extra. When trolls collide. That's my favorite SpongeBob skit, is when trolls collide. Red, I don't understand what you're doing. I try to learn in your streams, but when you just say, oh no, and everything looks perfect to me, I'm super confused. You got it. So what happened is I applied a subdivision surface to this. I applied one of these bad boys. I did this, right? So I did that to all of these little guys. And then I made a bunch of them. And the oh no was I should have applied this before I duplicated them. Because now I have to go to each one and hit apply. Instead of having them automatically done. Also, hello David Draws. So that was my oh no. That was it. That was the oh no. But it solved itself pretty easily. Yeah, no worries at all. David, how you doing? How you doing, my man? Okay, we're gonna make some messy looking boys. So grab all my boys. Oh, that one looks perfect. Holy cow. Okay, so we want just one of you. And we're going to just morph them around a little bit. I'm good. How are you? I am good. I just did some squats with a bunch of taco inside of me, so I'm actually kind of feeling that still. But otherwise, not bad at all. Also, how's the weather in Florida? It was pouring this morning. So I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning, which I know I'm a degenerate and all that, but that's kind of early for me. And I was happy, and I want to wake up early. Like I'm good with waking up early. We're set. But I woke up kind of early, and then it was pouring rain, so I got out of bed, and I started like loading up my computer and stretching and doing all my normal stuff, and then I just like sat back in bed and I passed out because the sound of the rain was like too much for me. Yeah, that's what the net is doing. Oh yeah. We're giving it a little bit of a deform. We're just trying to make this not look like it was artificially created using the program known as Blender. That is open source online and currently on the 2.9 version. We wanna try and make this look a little bit more realistic. That one looks more like an amoeba than anything else, but I'm not going to stress the details. About to land the 3x beta version as well. Look at you. I'm pretty stoked about 3x, but as somebody who is pretty deep into Eevee, I don't know how much I care. Like, obviously there's a lot more than just the Cycles X coming out, but as far as Cycles X goes, I'm like, whatever. It'll be fine when it comes time to bake textures, but that's about all I get from it. Also, what's up, Johnny Mercado? How you doing? Anybody who doesn't know, Johnny Mercado, amazing 3D artist, friend of the chat, very cool guy, very loving man. We love Johnny around here. Okay, just little subtle differences. Hey, what's up, Rat Lord? Working, chilling with the one and only Ready Era? Oh, that's too nice. You're too nice. I'm just some weird dude on the internet who has gotten slightly better at Blender than I was a year ago. In fact, this month has been a really big growing month for me. I love that. That was a great interaction. I don't want to give any spoilers or anything because it's not my way to do it. I make a lot of fake promises that I have trouble committing to and whatever. But I will say I have been practicing character design offline and I'm starting to feel kind of good. I don't consider myself a character artist. I don't know if character art is even what I want to get into because I really like environmental design. But knowing character design is definitely important, and I'm feeling better about it. I'm getting kind of good. I'm getting good enough, I guess I should be saying. I'm getting good enough to do like interesting, weird pulls on things. Okay, that to me looks literally perfect. Actually, that looks super perfect. So we got them all shade smooth. That's perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay. Done deal. So let's do a save. And let's go ahead and model them up. And then I'm going to go ahead and jump to the last part of this afterwards. Okay. Also, getting in touch with advanced stuff and very deep topics can be super helpful in any kind of art, for sure. Definitely. My internet does not support me today. If you have to go because of your internet, because you're playing games or whatever, that is way more important than anything else. You staying here and watching is a kind thing that people do that is not required at all. I would never hold anybody accountable for, you know, the viewership of the stream or anything like that. So you do what you got to do. We are not judging you any which way. Look at that. Beautiful chocolate. Okay, so that's like really good looking chocolate, but I'm used to chocolate having a little bit of an extra thing to it. Today is the Be Proud of Red Day, doing sports, entertaining people, growing as an artist. What did I do to deserve you? What? Since when were you so sweet? What on earth? Why is everyone so nice? That looks good. That looks good enough to eat. All right, am I gonna make... I'm not playing, I'm using mobile data and it is slow. Why are you using mobile data? Are you away from your home right now? This is it. Check this out. We're gonna make dark chocolate. Of course we want dark chocolate. It's the superior chocolate. Also, new question of the day for everybody. What is the chocolate tier list? What is the best kinds of chocolate? What's the best and the worst chocolate? Let's hear it, everybody. I require these answers from you. You do not get a choice. You must answer. Also, I want to fix that. That looks too weird. In fact, I'm going to fix it right now while I'm looking at it. There we go. We're going to push this all the way to the front like that. Make these little tiny cells. We want that specifically for something later. Spoilers, I'm going to put something in here. Okay, so let's make a couple of different types of chocolate. We're going to call this chocolate D plus M. And I'm going to make myself a little bit of a color amp. There we go. We got two kinds of chocolate. We're going to go between them. Okay, let's go ahead and throw on some wave textures with some object data. Make sure the object is scaled correctly. And we're going to do hard lines between these two eventually, but let's not worry about that yet. So distortion goes up. Let's do a 50. Let's do a high detail. Let's do detail scale to 1.5. Detail roughness is where it matters. So we're going to do like 0.8, I think, is good. 25. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, I can take that. And now what we're going to do is darken you. We're going to match this guy, 0.04. And we'll make you actually just a little bit more vibrant so that it sticks out. Kind of a good look. I might have to round this little edge here, but that's no big deal. That looks right to me. I can live with that. All right, and now the roughness needs to be lowered just a little bit. Let's do like 5, and let's do like 0.6. And we'll go up to maybe like 8. And now you need to be just a little bit darker. There we go. Very subtle look on the chocolate. Very, very subtle. Keep it really hard to see that. Okay, perfect. I mean, if that ain't chocolate. Now, I think I'm also going to add a little bit of a bump to it so it looks somewhat like it's got texture. We're gonna go normal. We're gonna get this weird looking texture real quick. There she is. And we lower that strength until we get something that looks usable. Too crazy. You're too crazy. We're going to go 0.2, and we're going to lower both of these values. We'll say 0.6 and 0.4 should do it. Just to give it that kind of weird look. Give it a little bit of a B-spline so it goes into that direction more, and then we're going to drop you down. Nope, no B-spline. You get an ease. A nice ease between you two. That might even be too much. That might even be just too much. Really subtle. We got a lurk from T. T's off into Lurksville. All right, that will do. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, boom. A little bit of a weird ridge to the chocolate just to give it that kind of vibe. Yeah, that will do. That will work for me. Okay, now let's do the rice on the back. Okay. This is where things get weird. So, we're going to want these guys to be chocolate D plus M jump to chocolate crunch. My world lights are a little darker than I want them to be. Oh man, somebody took the assignment very seriously, and I am very appreciative of that. Okay, so the best. Chocolate is like chocolate from fancy companies who care a lot about the ideal product. So they are simple sorts and are carefully crafted from premium companies. Next best are the super fancy ones, like the kind of white chocolate, coffee, caramel, pear. Pear? What is pear chocolate? Everything else is fine if well used in cooking. Oh, and the chocolate that is produced under conditions where humans suffer doesn't deserve to be called chocolate. Let's go. Pear really threw me for a loop. I don't know about this whole pear thing. That one really got me. You got me on that one. Okay, so I think what we want to do here, check this out. We're going to do something a little fancy. I have a really good idea for how this is going to work. I have a really smart idea. I don't know if it's going to pan out, but I have a really good idea. Oh yeah, I was confused, but I think it has caramelized pear in it and is really delicious. I'm a pretty big fan of pear. You don't know if it's sold outside of Germany, though? Okay, the location has been confirmed. Location confirmed, Germany. You've been outed. Now everyone knows. That's a joke, by the way. Man, pear. Pear's pretty crazy. I do love me some pear. Pear's my go-to fruit when I go to the grocery store. Okay, that's that. Let's go ahead and throw on a bump. A little bump down here. And we're going to normal that up to there. Here's what we're doing. Here's what we're doing. It looks really delicious. Thank you. We are just doing our best, you know? We're just doing what we can around here. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Done. We've done it. Can I increase that distance? That's as high as it'll go. Okay. Okay, there's a reason I'm doing this. There's a reason I'm bringing it in just a little bit. And that'll be clear in just a moment. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we need the color of the rice, which is that color right there. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We're here. We're getting there. Let's go ahead and throw on a color ramp right here. Between this color. Oh, I think we have it. I think we have it, folks. Now I need to make some burnt bits because it does have some little burnt bits. Okay, so now we need to grab you and pop you up here, just like that. Pop you in back here, just like this. Grab you and make you burnt. So darker, more orange. Is that my favorite looking thing in the world? I don't know if I love the way that looks. How am I gonna make this work? It's close. It's very close to working, is what it is. Is my eye screen, or does the shadow have a greenish undertone? Are we talking about this right here? Is that what you're referring to? Because yes. Oh, no? I don't think this shadow has any green to it. Shouldn't have any green in it. That would not be ideal if it had a little bit of green to it. That's okay. You don't need to worry about that. Okay, so that is roughly what I'm going for. It's not quite as cool as I wanted it to be, but I don't hate it. Let's apply it to all of them and see what happens. So if we link materials, hello? Okay, link materials, thank you. I don't love the way that looks. It's close, but it's missing something. It's missing something. What are you missing? There's something wrong here. Well, I'm getting hungry from looking at that. I appreciate that very much. Shout out to Genshin Impact. Every time I go to an art channel, it's like recently played categories. Genshin Impact, Final Fantasy XIV, and art. Every time I go to art channels, everybody is obsessed with Genshin Impact. Which I guess makes sense. It is a beautiful game. It does have good art. Just kind of silly. Okay, I'm going to dare to dream just a little bit. I'm going to dare to dream kind of hard. Let's put in a Voronoi here. And we're going to hope and pray that this works. This is going to be weird. This is going to get weird quick. Okay. Actually, not that bad. Actually, not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not great. No. Okay. You know what? Voronoi's out. Is this my best attempt at making crunch bars? Boy, I hate to be the guy who does this. I hate to be the one who does this. I genuinely hate to be the one who does this. But I will be the one who does this. Here we go. We're going to grab our bar. Also, it is mad hot in my house right now, so I'm going to go lower the temperature. Oh, and there's an ad starting right now. So I'm going to go change the temperature while this ad runs. Okay. Apparently there is an ad in progress right now, so I'm going to wait 30 seconds before I do too much. Anybody who's here outside of the ads, good work on getting ad blocker or being subscribed. But I'll just wait one moment. All right, 3, 2, 1, and the ads are done. Hello, welcome back, everybody. So let's make a crunch bar a little bit more authentically. I have a backup, so it is a backup here. Let's go ahead and call you Crunch Bar S. And we're going to grab all of you and pop you up into here. So all of you can go into S, and we can just drop S down and get rid of it. And now we have you, and you are Crunch Bar Sculpt. Can I throw in the question, how would you recommend to start with Blender? Get the program, mess around, YouTube tutorials, save money for a personal course? So I never did personal courses, so I'm not going to vouch for personal courses. The way I got into it is I just started. And it's going to be annoying at first, but the first thing you really want to do when you learn Blender is just like open a scene and just learn how to do this. Learn how to do this, learn how to do this, learn how to find a point and back up from the point and find a point and back up from the point. Learn how to move your camera with a pan. Like, just do that. It's boring because you're not making anything, but just learning how to do that is required, I think, for like Blender. I think that's just a requirement of the program. So if you can do that, you're pretty much set to get into it. From there, following YouTube tutorials is pretty strong. YouTube tutorials was definitely how I got my start. But I did also have the pressure of being on stream because I started streaming from day one. So I was a baby when I first started, which I'm proud of. I was actually very happy to have done that. That was a cool experience for me. I was here from day one. But yeah, it's just, you just go. All right, so I know this is like the thing we're doing every single day. We're always using Dynatopo, but I'm going to do it again. That's definitely the way to do it. Do the streams still exist as videos? They do. I have a YouTube channel that I just upload a bunch of random junk to. It's not a good YouTube video, but there is a YouTube channel, I mean. I don't know if the very first stuff is on there, but most of the stuff is on there. A lot of good moments on that channel. And back when I used to play games every week, my gameplay is on there as well, so I got everything. I don't like this version. It might be perfectly fine, but it triggers my phobia of maggots. Oh no. We're gonna round them out, don't worry. We're gonna round it out and make them look kind of nice. I'll make it look less weird in just a second. It'll all work its way out. They'll look really nice and smooth here in a second. Okay, I think that's good enough for me. I like this. So we're just gonna round them out. We're gonna get that chocolate nice and smoothed. Nice smooth chocolate all over this guy. We're going to do a side view here in just a moment to make sure that it actually works. Oh, that looks hella good. I'd eat the heck out of this thing. Yeah, that's... We have a casualty of war. I should have saw that coming. Should have saw that one coming. Actually... Oh, it's only the smoothing that's affecting it. We can fix this. We can fix this easily. Yes, yes, yes. Easy fix. Easy fix. Check this out. Easy, easy fix. Easy fix. We got it. Bada boom. Okay. Boom. That'll do. Yeah, that looks great. Oh, it shines really well too. Okay, now let's put the little dimples in here. So we want little air bubbles. What is going to do it best for us? I think thumb, honestly, is going to be the way I want to do this. Nope, not thumb. Don't do thumb. Clay. How do I want to do this? Strength is mega high. Yeah, that'll do. We'll just do little bumps. Little bumps all over the place. Sorry to anybody who has tryptophobia. I doubt this is big enough to be scary, but it is a little bit on that edge. Okay, big one right there. Nope, too big. Too big. Okay. Oh, that looks so crazy good. Look at this. Okay, I'm gonna have to bake this before I do anything with it because the topology is out of control, but it does look crazy good. Look at that. Wow. Thank you for the hydrate. Don't forget to stay hydrated. You know me. I love forgetting to stay hydrated. Also honk. Thank you. Appreciating the honk. That should do. That looks incredible. This looks incredible. This looks infinitely better than the last version. Yeah. I think... I hate to be it, because I'm the guy, right? I'm like the guy on Twitch. But I think I might be a little bit done with procedural textures right now. I think I might be off texturing for a while. I think just making custom bump maps is really it. Like, it's so much control that you get over everything. Alright, let's poke a little hole in here. And those two, I think, are fine to have nothing, so we'll just do one right here. And I'm done. I think I'm going to even leave them a little muddy the way that they are. They look perfect. They need a little bit of love. Okay, yeah, they do need a little bit of love. What's this music? It kind of gives me To the Moon meets Cyberpunk. This is Donkey Kong Country. This is, I think, aquatic ambiance. Shout out to Grant Kirkhope for being just one of the best in the business. What's funny about it? This is the same guy who made the soundtrack to Banjo-Kazooie, by the way, for anybody who's curious. He is wickedly talented. The wickedly talented Giselle Jeanette. Okay, we're popping up here. Get that going, get you looking fine, and we're done. We're back to here, and I don't have too much artifacts. I'm not going to stress the details. Wait, what is this? Why is it doing this? What? The aesthetic fits 100% to what I imagined, but 0% to what I imagined, but 100% to how the sound comes across. It's just kind of funny how things can fit completely unrelated stuff. Definitely. Oh, we thoroughly messed this guy up. Oops. Yeah, it looks a little crazy, doesn't it? So we messed up a lot of this. I'm going to have to bake it back down to the non-one. We'll deal with that later. It's been forgotten on a summer's day? Absolutely. Okay, so this is going to be our bake. So this is going to be our crunch bar bake, which is obnoxious, but what I will do, I'm also going to delete the large bar. I don't think anyone's going to care. Sorry if you do. Next, let's put a wrapper on this guy. Took the wrapper out to lunch, spit out the chain. So, what we're gonna want here... Am I concerned? A little bit, yes. We'll give it a shot. I'm going to put a cube on here. Let's take this, let's move him back down to 0. And now we're going to take you and wrap you all the way around. Hey, thank you for the hydrate. I think this is good. Let's make sure we look inside, know what we're looking at. SZ on up. There we go. Here we go. So we're going to take you and we're going to apply scale. We're going to cut it in half. And then now we're going to grab everything and go bam, 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 bam. Don't do it that way. That's a silly way to do it. Do it this way. Bam, bam, bam. Once more. Once more with feeling. There we go. Now we can do it. Oh, I see what's going on. I didn't think. I didn't use my brain. There we go. Much better. That looks perfect. Okay, we got this. Now we're going to take it and shrink wrap it onto the chocolate bar bake. So we're going to grab you. We're going to do a shrink wrap onto chocolate bar bake. So the goal is to project... There we go. Yes, perfect. Just like that. I need you to not be so weird looking. Why are you so weird looking? There we go. Huh. Well, that's not quite what I wanted it to look like. Now that I'm really here. So I'm starting to think the better way to do this... Hey, what's up, Chaos? How you been? I'm starting to think that's a bad idea. Let's grab this. Let's grab the chocolate bar. And let's just make him slightly bigger. Just a little bit bigger and a little bit wider. You've been okay? And you? I would say okay is probably the correct way to say it for me as well. Just been kind of a chill time, you know? Nothing too crazy. Just living. Just being alive. It's all we can really hope for sometimes. It's been very productive, though. It's been an incredibly productive month for me. If not a little stressful. Turns out streaming 6 times a week is actually pretty rough on you. And I'll be very excited to never have to say that again starting on Sunday. We got 2 more days of this. And then we're free. I'm going to pull a Ponyo. I'm going to ride a fish up to the surface and just scream at the top of my lungs. I'm going to be Ponyo when this is all said and done. Thank you for the goose. Very appreciated. Chaos, I have to make a confession to you, okay? I have a confession that requires your utmost attention. I owe you an apology. Hey, thank you for the save. Okay, you're listening. Thank you. I stole your Tetris thing. I stole your 1v1 me in Tetris, but instead I made it Pokemon. So, yeah. I stole your thunder. I apologize for that. It's how I am wont to be sometimes. It's just such a good idea. I couldn't resist it. Okay, we're getting some weird polygons here, but it's fine. I want you to steal my thunder. Man, if that is not the title of the coolest, like, movie I've ever heard in my life. I want you to steal my thunder. That's such a good, like, movie title. That's like Top Gun Part 2. That is the next Top Gun. I'm writing it. I'm now going to be the writer for it. Ba, ba, ba. Thank you for the hydrate. So Chaos, what's new with you? What's going on in life? How you been? Let's not do that. Let's do that. Let's push everything down, including that one. And I'm going to say that's fine for now. We'll bake it eventually. In fact, I'm going to put Dino Topo on. I didn't want to, but I will. Just because that is too simple for my tastes. That looks too weird. Just doing lots of art and old comeback. And old friend came back, which is surreal. That's lovely. That's really nice, like an old best friend or something. My thought, half of the stream. Wow, this looks really good. My thought's the other half of the stream. Oh my god, Blender is so complex. I can't even. I hate to break it to you. If you knew Blender a little bit more, your thought would be, oh my gosh, this guy does not know what he's doing. Ever. You would have you'd have the SEMO curse. Okay, I'm gonna say that is fine looking. Oh! No. Why? You know what? I don't care. I'm keeping all the little dots then. We're gonna do it just like this. We're not gonna think about it. Why is it doing that? It's Dino Topoing the front of the face. Oh no, I have to do more squats. It's topoing the front of the face is why it's doing that. You all are really out here trying to kill me. Why are you doing this? Yeah, you saved your points for it. You know what? I'm cheating. I'm gonna cheat. I don't care. We got the goose. It didn't make the sound though. Ma'am? She's very obsessed with getting into my dresser. I'm just gonna open my dresser and let her sit in it. What do you want? Why do you want to be in the dresser so bad? Is there catnip in there? Go ahead. It's all yours. Go in. I don't care. Get in the dresser, you freak. If you break it, you buy it. All right. Oh. As I hit my hand against my fan. Come here. Come here. We only have 2 more. Chill. There you go. You're free. You're free. Play the Switch. No actual Serviera, please? What does that mean? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab this guy. Your hand? Oh no. You can't hurt your... I can put my hand in the fan right now. I'm gonna stop it. Oh yeah. I've stopped my fan. It doesn't hurt. It's a little wooden fan. You've never had ceiling fans? Ask me anything. Okay, so fun fact, if you have a ceiling fan, I'm going to tell you right now, turn it off and clean the top of it. I did that the other day. You don't think about how dirty those things get. They get really gross. Okay, let's copy this. No, we can't copy it. It doesn't work that way. Oh, I have to do it like this. Sorry, we're getting a little distracted. Getting just a wee bit distracted. Be right back. You do you. You live your best life. Okay, so we're going to GUI on back here a little bit. Shout out to one of the best songs in games. Chocolate bar? You got it, Boss Tony. That's what we're up to. Making ourselves just a little chocolate bar. Ignore the topology, because I don't want to explain it. Hey, how you doing, man? How's life treating you? Okay, that's going to be that. And we're going to go back to here and throw a cut on it. Let's go ahead and put a cut right there. That'll be fine. I'm good. I am also pretty good, if not over October. I have been doing Inktober, and it has been a lovely hassle. Just a lovely little hassle. Into the dresser she goes. There she is. Just doing what cats do. If you touch that candle, I'm gonna murder you. Okay, we're back. All right, let's finish this guy. No murder? I'm gonna murder her. She like wants it pretty bad. She likes pushing boundaries. That's her whole thing. Okay, there we go. So that's the wrapper. Spare food's acting up again. Anybody who is unaware, what are you doing? Anybody who's unaware, Pyro likes to call my cat spare food, so sure. Whatever. Let's go ahead and pop the wrapper up here. We're gonna do a little SZ. What the cat doing? What the cat doing? Hide the cat? Yeah, Pyro's not to be trusted for sure. Hey, Boss Tony, what's your story? Are you a 3D modeler? What do you do? What are you known for? How should we know you in chat? We're gonna do like 0.3, I think. What? What are we saying what to? Negative 0.3. There we go. Now I'm going to grab these guys and push them out just a little bit. And now all I need to do is cut them and get some ridges going. I do 3D clothes mostly for a virtual world. Okay, I'm assuming Second Life or something super niche we've never heard of before. How can't I be trusted? Pyro, you know why you can't be trusted and you're happy about it. That's your whole thing. Bingo? Yeah, that makes sense. I bet you make a killing. I bet you got it figured out. I'm quite jealous of your infrastructure, my man. Oh, to have stability. I'm okay? Well, good. I'm glad you can be humble about it, too. Man, she is freaking out. My cat chooses the weirdest times to lose her mind, and now is one of them. Okay, so we have to do some merge by distance, which gives us nothing. Gives us nothing. Why do you give us nothing? Why? What? What do you want? Are you hyper? Are you a little hyper girl? Cat's lost her mind, everybody. She's done. I have to bring her back to the factory. Okay, you know what? I take all this back. I take all that back. We're going to divide this in half. We're going to divide you in half. And then we're going to divide this guy in half. And this guy in half. And then we're going to connect and hopefully be able to do a loop on here. What is that? Oh, that's the axis. I understand. Bum ba ba bum ba bum ba bum bum. Okay, so how many bits of wrapper do we want? I think we're gonna want 12. 1, 2, 3. Thinking off the top of my head, it has to be a negative number, or an odd number, I mean. I'm gonna say 0.89 is perfect. Okay, so 13. So you need to be 13, and you need to be 13. What the heck was that? You need to be 13. Okay, now we're going to do the most inefficient practice I can do. A J, all the way down. What? Is it 12? What am I missing? Why did that not work? Do I want to do 14? J, all the way across. Okay, so 14 I think is the answer, which means we're back to being odd, which means I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, we messed up. Man! We had it too. Okay, so we're going to divide again. This time we're going to do it by 12. And now we're going to divide the top by 13. We're going to divide the bottom by 13. And we're done. We got it. That should be literally perfect. Also, there is a fly buzzing around my face that is driving me crazy. I don't know where he came from. I just cleaned the entire house yesterday. I took out literally every morsel of trash that we have, and he's here, and he's bothering me. Now I'm going to have to look to see if there's food hidden under somewhere or something. Because, man, nothing makes me angrier than flies. Just knowing that you live in, like, a pig pen drives me nuts. I'm not the cleanest person in the world, for sure, but I can't stand, like, extremely dirty spaces. If you, like, walk into a house and the house smells like dog, I'm just like, I don't like this. Okay, we're gonna do a little SZ. Flies are not necessarily a sign of dirt. It can relate to a number of, I can relate, but remember, flies can happen everywhere. This is true. Hello, T. Welcome back. There we go. There's a candy bar. Does it look good? No. This guy right here does not want to comply with us. Like, look at this. Why is that bend there? What's this bend about? Actually, that bend is the problem. We had it perfect, and then that bend happened. So let's grab that. I don't even know how this happened. Oh, it's because proportions turned on. Oh. I've had proportion turned on this whole time. I am just the silliest human being. Wow, we've been working this whole time with proportion turned on. That sucks. That explains everything. That explains all these weird problems. Great. Okay, well, the more you know. Oh well. It's too late to freak out about it now. We solved it. Bum ba-dum. Also, it is now pouring again outside. So if at any point during stream, stream just ends, it's because the storm outside disconnected my internet. So let's not freak out if all of a sudden it just disappear. It might be the most normal thing in the world. My cat freaking out, on the other hand. Yes. Yes, ma'am. All right, that should be good. And then we're going to grab the whole thing, and we're going to merge by distance. Get rid of 30 of them. That makes sense. Does that look bad? Does it look bad? I think it looks a little bad. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Just walks up, licks my foot, runs away. Thanks, ma'am. Very appreciated. I think this looks bad. All right, you know what? We're gonna embrace change just for a bit here. Let's copy this as a backup. So we're gonna call you wrapper backup. We're gonna get rid of you. We're gonna call you wrapper. And here's what I'm gonna do. We're going to get rid of the little bits up here. They look a little too unprofessional for me. Let's go ahead and bevel all that out just a little bit somehow. Okay, so we can't bevel it, unfortunately. We have to leave it just like that. But that's okay. That'll do. Dare I do this? Dare I do this? Dare I dare? I dared. I dared. I dared to do it, and I did it. Doug Dimmadome of the Dugsdale Dimmadome. So that's going to be our little wrapper. I think that actually looks really good. And now we're going to do some fun bits. Whew. With it. You like that? Thank you. So I'm going to start by just we're going to make like a Mr. Good bar. So we're making a Mr. Good bar here. I think I can hide these. I think I'm done with the empties for now. So let's make a good bar. This is going to be our wrapper. I can almost feel the paper opening under my fingers. Oh, that's lovely. Isn't that just the feeling right there? Now, am I ever going to use this for anything? Big question. Am I actually going to use this for anything? Yeah, I probably will. So I'm going to try and save this. I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow. I'll buy so much chocolate. Don't do that. Chocolate's terrible for you. Be good. Everyone will be good and not eat chocolate. We want a color ramp. We want a color ramp right here. Is this going to be the ugliest thing ever? No. It's pretty flat colors, so I'm going to not use a color ramp. We're going to use the Mix RGB. Here we go. Check this out. Factor. We're going to grab ourselves a gradient. You cannot stop me. Also, I didn't say eat it all at once. So I must share something. I'm gonna run an ad real quick just because I see the timers coming close. I'm gonna run an ad. I'm gonna go grab something and we're gonna do a little show and tell. I'll be right back in 30 seconds. All right, that was a perfect 30 seconds. So this is our Halloween candy for the month. This is how much Halloween candy we have to give out to the kids. It's a nice, sizable little thing. It's pretty heavy. When we first got it, it was like up to here. Right about there. I don't know how to do mirrors. I can't do cameras. It was right about there. And I just haven't stopped eating it. And I feel like garbage. Wow. So if you all are good, I'll give you some candy. We have the same candy bucket, Faded Friends. Well, I didn't buy it, so you're faded friends with my roommates. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of yellow and a little bit of white. So we're gonna want constants. Dibs on the edibles. Man, I hate to say this. I am the kind of person that would give out edibles for Halloween if that were real, if that were a thing. That is kind of my energy. Okay, so we have a linear gradient that didn't work. Why did that not work? I died you. I dead you. No, don't beat yourself up. Resisting candy is hard for sure. You dear me? I dear you? Man, I'm drinking. Well, stop. Take care of yourself. Don't judge me. All I do is judge you. That's my whole thing. That's the nature of our relationship, is me judging you. There we go. Now that should pop on down. Our relationship? Yeah, we got a great relationship. Oh, I thought I didn't understand because my English is being terrible again. Your English is just fine. You got nothing to worry about. Pyro, you're the closest thing I have to a wife. Don't take this away from me. If it weren't for you, I would be lonely, Pyro. So, thanks for being my wife. There we go. That is perfect, as far as I'm concerned. We friends with benefits? Absolutely. Okay, so that is this. That's how we're going to be doing this from now on. So, check it. We're going to copy you. We're going to put in factor, and we're going to put it into metallic. Our trash taken out. Let spare food out. You know, I did trash last night. Because I am a good house husband. Or no benefits for a week. Man, if I don't let spare foods out, I get no benefits for a week. I don't get any free honks if I don't let spare foods out. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to make the silver here. Look at that. Look at that. That is some chocolates. So now we need to make a wrapper, which is going to be weird. Am I going to make a wrapper? Am I really going to do this? I think I am going to do this. I think I got this. Let's make a wrapper. Let's do it. Let's do it in Blender too, because I've never used the Blender texture editor extensively, and I'd like to. Why not? It ain't gonna hurt anybody. I want the wrapper, not the rest of it. So we're gonna UV project using a cube projection. It overlapped a bunch, which makes no sense to me. Why would you do that? Cube project. Nope. Okay, we're gonna do smart UV project on a 66, which is fine. Actually, that looks really good. Okay, easy. Easy peasy. Now we just solve the problem. So, question, what kind of chocolate? What do we want to see on the wrapper of this chocolate? What are we expecting to see here? Because I'm kind of just gonna go for it. We're gonna go ahead and throw in an image texture, and it's going to be 4K. 124 times 4. Whoops. 1024 times 4. Sure, we'll just copy you. Rice honk. I mean, rice dark milk chocolate? Rice honk? Are we doing this goose thing? Are we really doing this goose thing? Alright, let's do a goose, I guess. Is that English? I don't even know. I don't even know what's English anymore. Alright, we're doing geese. Let's do a goose. Hey, let's do a goose. That's a good way of speaking, right? Y'all want to do a goose with me? We want goose chocolate? You're getting goose chocolate. Okay, so let's start with the background color. I'm just going to do some color theory real quick. When I think of chocolate, blue is the worst color you can choose. So we're going to stay away from blue. We're going to stay into the yellow to purple sector. So I'm going to say purple is probably the main color that we want. You know what? I should have taken this back. Pyro's Munch Bar makes you honk. What a name. Okay, that to me screams bad. This to me screams quality. Okay, so that's that. Missing stencil detected. Okay, well, I don't have a stencil. Let's get on to the next part. Why would blue be the worst? Blue is... The purple looks like this? Perfect. Blue is considered the most unappetizing color for the human brain. So if you see packaging that has blue on it, it's usually not well regarded. Stroke spacing, dash, jitter, fall off. There we go. That's what I wanted. We want something hard. Perfect. Yes, exactly. That's the one. How do I get a straight across? How do you make straight lines? There's no way to make a straight line, is there? That was close. If I grab shift, no, it doesn't work that way. Grab control, no, there's no way to do it. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna instead make a big old, like, rising sun. There we go. That's gonna be the goose. Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing, isn't it? Let's do a soften with an even bigger radius. So we're gonna go right in the center and just click a whole bunch until we get that nice soft. Okay, I'm gonna undo that last one because I didn't realize it was processing the whole time. So I've actually killed my computer just a little bit. So we're all just gonna sit here and wait while it processes because I ruined everything. Oh, she's thinking. She's gonna crash. She is going to crash. All right, come on. I know you can work. Oh, she's upset. She's mad. She's really mad. Okay, so we're just gonna sit and chill here with each other for just a moment while I touch my ponytail because it's itchy. Apparently wearing bunny ears every single day is not good for your hair. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're gonna crash, and I'm just gonna let it crash. Yeah, we're gonna let it crash. There we go. Goodbye. Come back to me. Let's go ahead and do an autosave. And let's see where we are. Is it purple? It's not purple, it's black. We will take it. Like in Frozen, let it crash. I gotta give that joke like a 2 out of 10. I gotta give that joke real low. There's a lot of kinds of Milka chocolate. They have the purple, the yellow that you chose first. Got it. I think I have had Milka now that I'm thinking about it. I believe I have had that. Okay, I got a new idea. New idea. I really like polka dots. Let's go with some polka dots. So, polka dot. No, sir. Polka dot. Bye. Kind of has a Barney vibe. Kind of a little bit of Barney. Why is that kind of cute? How are dots cute? I don't know. I think they trigger like the part of your brain that thinks about babies. Look at that. That's not bad. That'll do just fine. Let's do one big circle right at the top. Right there. Okay, perfect. We're going to cut it off right at this line anyway, so you will barely see it. So that's that. Done. Now we're going to make a goose. Let me go ahead and press save so we have it, so we don't have to worry about it crashing again. Make a goose. Let's make a goose. Let's get right in here. Reminds you of planets. I get that. Okay, this is where my artistic abilities go out the window quite a bit. That's not what a goose looks like. Why do I not know what geese look like? I made a perfect one the other day. Sure, that'll do. What are we doing? Should I just be using the goose from the other day? Look how bad that looks. What am I doing? You know what? We're not doing a goose. Goose is out. Goose is out. I mean, every goose makes you a stronger artist. Wow, that's what I needed to hear right now. Okay, I got it. I know what I'm doing. I understand. There we go. That's not the worst looking thing I've ever seen. It's a little high. There we go. That's a little closer to the grain. And now we're going to give it a black. Actually, it might even be better if we just did one. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Now we're going to have some fun with him. There he is. We're going to give him like a 0.5, and we're going to do the thing. Yep, that's how you do things. This is creepy and great. Thank you very much. What if I go white instead? There we go. That is great looking. Now we come down to here. Goose branding? Yeah, the Goose brand is strong lately. Too much there. No, just the one. Just that. Give him little wingtips. Give it that cute little wingtip look. There's nothing saying that this evil goose can't be attractive. Give it those beautiful little wingtips. There we go. Evil hiss of approval. That's what we like to hear. Okay. She's gorgeous. You know what? I'm going for it. We're going for e-girl Goose. We're doing this. I am doing this right now. This is the look. It's Marnie from Pokemon Sword and Shield. Oh, she's gorgeous. Don't you love the pixels? Look how hot she is. I can't believe we've done it. I can't believe we've done it. Okay, we got to do the half mouth thing. I like when the mouth starts late. Thank you for the goose. Why are you better with makeup with a mouse on a literal drawn goose than I am with makeup on my face? I'm a little angry. This is the first time for me. This is a first for me. Oh, it's a pouty little goose. Lord, what have I done? What have I done today? I'm going to hell before I die. I'm telling you that. All right, now we gotta finish the brand. It's just a pouty little goose girl. Okay, now we're gonna brand it. Boy, is that bad looking. Okay, nope. Didn't like that. Did not like that. Let's do it a different way. I can do that slightly better, I believe. That'll do. I like that too. It's been a very symbolic stream today. I've had a lot of weird symbolism going on today, which I am a fan of symbolism. As a writer, I do love some symbolism. Oh, bad. Chill. All right, up we go. Okay, I need to do my strokes very specifically. This acts like something I would find in the supermarket. I love it. I am going to start selling chocolate. Man, I don't know if anybody remembers, but a while ago, the best piece I'd ever done was an anime body pillow. And now, I'm like, man, we're putting out doozies every stream. We're doing pretty good. Oh, I'm getting lazy. I don't love doing 2D art by myself. It's not my favorite thing in the world. It's not mathy enough for me. There's a little bit too much freeformness with 2D art that you miss with 3D. It's 10 p.m. already. I gotta go, but thank you for the stream. I'll help I catch another one. Of course. You have yourself a good night. Thanks for joining so much. Okay, that's our chocolate. Done. So what I need to do is go to my UVs. And I need to make sure I save this. We need to save this. Save the image. Save as. We'll just save it on our desktop as Bad Goose Chocolate. What time is it? Oh, it is. It is now 2 hours in. Let's do this thing. So, I should, theoretically, be able to take this, pop it into... It's Honkalicious. Fergalicious, Definitious, Honkalicious. Okay, which one is it going into? It's not that one. There she is in all her glory. There she is in all her glory. Oh, it is gorgeous looking. Look how bad that looks. Look at that. Wow. Color me pleased as can be. All right, now we need to make a bunch of these color ramps and determine all of our values. So we're going to copy you down. Let's go ahead and grab the roughness to 0.2. Okay, so one of these is going to be hyper reflective. One of them is not. Good, you're the hyper reflective one. That is perfect. So now I can do 0.8. We got a little bit of color spill here, but I'm not going to worry about it. Bam, bam, ba-da, ba-da, bum. Next up, we need to do... I think that's everything, actually. So let's give it a little bit of a crinkly look. Bum, ba-da, ba-da, bum, ba-da, 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 ba-da. So that is going to plug into our bump texture, and we're going to give them a little bit of a crinkle to really sell the effect. So let me go ahead and grab ourselves a noise texture. Okay, that looks all right to me. Maybe a little bit less of the distortion the more I'm looking at this. Next up, we're going to pop this into the second color, and we're going to do a lot less of it. Da, 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 dee, 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 dee. Ya da dee 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 dee. Ya da 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 dee 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 dee. There we go. Now we got a little bit of a grain to it. Can't be mad at that. Perfect. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Now we just got to split it open and take a look inside, and we're done. Problem solved. So let's finish her off. We're going to grab the wrapper. Let's see, where do we want to be? We want to be here. This line right there. Hey, what's up, Dirty? You can take a look at this and tell me how you think the day is going. It's been a weird one, to say the least. We're having a lot of fun, though. We're having a crazy lot of fun. Yeah, right there. That's the line. Go in and let's go ahead and do the knife tool, which is a K. Press enter. Oh, I want it to go all the way through, though. How do we do that? A bad goose bar? Yeah, we're making a bad goose bar. She's a real looker, too. Oh, I didn't. Oh, man. I didn't press enter. I didn't think. I didn't use that brain of mine. Gotta press enter. If you're gonna use the knife tool, you have to press enter. Enter. Now we go back to the projected view, and we're gonna grab you and merge you two together. Merge at last. These are unneeded. Dissolve. And then you two merged pretty close together. We can merge you at center. And then now I can just grab the top of this. Delete. And we got ourselves a bad goose bar with some crunch on the back. All right. Now I have just one more thing that I am required to do. And I am dreading it, but I must do it. I am indeed dreading this. Fabulous. Thank you very much, Pyro. Okay, I only need to do a few of them because only a little bit showing. Do you know the name of the individual squares on a bar? I do not. Do you? Is that a thing? Pips. I have heard of that. I have heard of that. I like that. That's cute. That's got good energy. Okay, so this should be a pretty standard unwrap, if not a crazy one. Oh, there's a lot of geo on some of this. Okay, well, it is what it is. Now we're going to go back to object mode. We're going to go to texture nodes. Not texture nodes, shader nodes. It was an old Hershey's commercial. Interesting. What led them to that? What led them to that name? Let's make a new one here. We're going to call this honk. I'm going to delete all of this. We're going to plug in an image texture node. And I bet everybody knows what we're about to do. We're going to do 10, 24 times 4, and then we're going to copy you. We're going to get 4K honks going up in here. Really? We're going to call you honk. Okay, and we only need to do a few of them. So let's go back to this. Let's go back to texture paint. In fact, I only need to texture paint this, so we're just going to come up. Pip was already a word meaning a small part of something. Is there another example of pip being used? Like, is there another pip in the wild that we can hear about? Fall off. This one needs to be a little bit more gradual. Okay, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard to do. Can I get my brain to think sideways? Can I think sideways? No, hello, come back. Oh man, that's not terrible. That is not the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay, so what is up with the clone brush? How does that work? Because I really just want to copy that and paste that a bunch of times in each of these little cells. How do I grab? How do I copy you? How does clone work? Clone. Make a clone. All right, I guess we're writing honk in each one. We're going to go fast then. That actually looks pretty good. There we go. Not half bad. This one's bad. I don't care. All the way up we go now. Oh, this one got messed up. I see here. Oh well, this'll do. There's our honk chocolate. Okay, so now we take that, we go to our UV editor. I zoom out to an amount that I like. We grab the whole thing. Sure, that'll do. We're going to save this image as honk on the desktop. We go back to our texture node. We switch back to this. Looked it up on Google now. It's a small seed in a fruit, a little black dot on a domino, or a small margin. Interesting. That is very odd, actually. I wonder what led people to generalize all those things together instead of using separate words for each one. I feel like that's the kind of thing that you would have separate words for. I don't think you would use the same word for all of that. Okay, this should work. Okay, so we're going to want to invert you first. Color invert. Also, I'm going to up this amount quite a bit because it's a little much for me, if I'm being perfectly honest. But we will take this and reduce these colors down just a little bit. Hello? Bum, 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 bum. Why is it not reducing? Why is it not reducing this? Shouldn't this be lowering quite a bit? If I make this black, and you're almost black, there's nothing. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. There's our honk chocolate. I think it's most things that are small can be described as a pip. That is interesting. That is a weird little development. All right, I believe I am done. I believe we're done. So let's get a good angle and a good camera on here, and let's get a picture of this bad boy. And I think we can call it for the day. So I'm going to go a little bit of GY. You should definitely be at 0. Why are you not at 0? There we go. Zoom in, nice and strong. And then we're going to zoom out just a little bit more. Grab you. We're going to tilt you just a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of RY. A little bit of RZ. Just to show that bad boy off just a little bit. Now if I go all the way around, RZ. Whoops, you as well. RZ. There's really nothing to see on the back. So we're going to keep it just like this. We're just going to take one photo of this bad boy. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Actually, I don't favor that angle. I favor this angle right here. So we'll do that. Well, let's do a little bit of RY, and I'll just find the right angle here, I guess. Sure, and we'll do a little bit of RZ, and I'll just find the angle here. There we go. That's my chocolate bar. She's done. Make sure we just barely get it in frame. We want a nice, strong, big image. I'm pretty proud of this one. It's silly. It's not my favorite, piece of all time or anything, but it works. She's got a good look. Now what we're going to do is double check our shader nodes. Make sure we're here with the world settings. Let's get one we like. I'm thinking city at night has got to be the best choice. There we go. There we go. Look at that. She is crazy looking. Perfect. I think we are set. Yeah, that HDR really made it pop. That worked in such a good way. Do I leave it with the city in the background, or do I get rid of the city? That's the real question. How do I feel about this? We'll add a little bit of bloom. No, no bloom this time. I'm a little obsessed with bloom. I think I like it as a transparent. I'd rather people focus on it. So we're going to leave it transparent just like that. And now the question is, are we doing cycles? If we're not going to use bloom, are we going to do cycles? Oh, cycles is it. Yeah, we're doing cycles. 100%. That's it. Done. Whew. Pretty good setup today. It was silly, but we did it. So I'm going to call that probably it for the day. So I'm going to give you all the normal closing thoughts. Join the Discord. Stay tuned. We only got 2 more days of this. We're done. 2 more days and October is over. And I'm going back to my normal schedule. Thank God. I'm going to go raid somebody. So I'll say the thing I always say. Please join me on this raid. It's going to last all of 1 minute. You're going to get a bunch of channel points, and we're going to go make somebody's day. So, nothing hard about that at all. We got Niche and Ratlord on today. We've been raiding them a lot lately. I don't want to overdo it, so I think I'm going to push back on that just a little bit. Oh, Cade is on. I wanted to raid Cade the other day, so Cade it is. We're raiding Cade. So go say hi to Cade for me, and I'll see you all on the other side. Thank you all for joining me. Be sure to message me on Discord if you need me. I'm always around. And I will see you all tomorrow. Sad I was late, but I'm glad to see the final product. Have a good one. You'll be here tomorrow. There's no worries. So, ciao. It won't let me raid Cade. Why? Does he have raids turned off? Why can't I ever raid Cade? Okay, he has raids turned off, for sure. It never lets me raid him. New idea. We're going to raid somebody else. Oh, we got a boy making Mewtwo? I don't know if he speaks English or not, but we'll go raid him. Let's go raid this boy. Brave Little Pixel. Brave Little Pixel it is. Go say hi to my boy. I'll hydrate right before I leave. Thank you. Adios, folks. Go enjoy. Go say hi. Go say raid for me. Tell him the bad Goose sent you.